Alright, let's do this. Hi, YouTube. Alright, so let's just say this video is going to be the introduction video to my weight loss journey, alright? This is not my first video, but it is my first channel. It is my first attempt at doing this right. So I tried to write down everything and so I make sure I don't miss anything. So if you see me looking down, I'm pretty much, I'm reading from a script because that's what I do, because I've done this video. This is like take 10, okay? And I kept saying and I'll probably still say but I will hit every mark. So welcome to my weekly weight loss updates. I basically just wanted to touch bases with you guys and kind of review my week, and also give an introduction to, I guess, my weight, my struggle, background, just some background on, my weight loss struggle. So, November 29th, I basically decided to hop back on the wagon for like the umpteenth time. Okay, this is not in the least, even the 15th time I've attempted at trying to get healthy. But, this time I decided to add kind of like a tether. All right, so the tether is these videos. I pretty much want to kind of use these videos as a diary, kind of to make sure that I stay accountable, hold myself accountable. I realize that people will be watching these videos. My family will be watching these videos. Strangers will be watching these videos. A lot of people will be watching these videos, and I get a lot of my motivation from motivating others, okay? Not from others watching me, but from people seeing that someone that is as big as I am can lose weight, can get healthy, can get out there and move and just, and go and just get things done. So my first few videos will be kind of raw because I'm using my phone for one, and I just kind of have this setup where, whatever lighting I can get, whatever looks good, that's where I'll be. Sometimes I might be standing in front of the sink, doing a video, but they'll be pretty raw because I'm not very good at editing yet, but I did want to stop putting it off and get out there and actually start doing the videos and start working out and just doing it. So let's do this. Yeah, I'm turning my page. Whatever. Don't judge me. So my name is Rissa, if you guys don't already know. I moved to New York City back in summer 2014 when I was 27 years old, I believe. Yeah, I'm 30 now. Summer 2014, I was 27. I moved kind of as a journey to find myself. I grew up in a small town in Texas, and after quite a few years, I pretty much decided I didn't want to be there doing the same things over and over. I figure if I was going to, work and go home and read, pretty much every day, then I might as well be somewhere I want to be while I'm doing it, right? I learned two very important things when I first got here. First thing is knowing that there's no one around that you care about as far as judgment goes does not make finding yourself any easier. I know a lot of people out there are, were in the same position as I was. Small town, not exactly, don't really know who you are or anything like that, and you figure getting away from judgmental people and people, old friends and your old high school, and you figure that might help you find yourself. But I'm here to tell you, having nobody around who cares at all, and the ones who do seem to care, that judge you, you don't really care about their opinion, that doesn't make it any easier. It doesn't really make it harder, but it doesn't make it any easier either. The second thing that I learned was walking miles a day means nothing at all if you have constant access at your fingertips. Delivery of everything, not just pizza. We only have delivery of pizza, right? Delivery of everything. Just like that. Or even better, even if you can't get it delivered, you can stand up and walk right out your front door, turn the corner, and boom, there's food. Not just one option of food, several options of food. Walking miles a day matters not if that is available to you and you have no willpower. Those are the two things that I learned within the first year of getting here. I first started to lose weight seriously, like to really care about my health back in 2011. It went quite well. I was very proud of my accomplishments then, between Zumba and walking and random, weight loss videos like Jillian and things like that. I managed to lose 91 pounds. Yeah, 91 pounds, okay? And it wasn't hard. It wasn't hard at all. I had my sister and a couple of friends along with me, and we got things done, and it wasn't hard, guys. And I wish I could feel that way again. And that's what I aim to do, is to get that motivation back alone, because I no longer have my sister and a couple of friends, to go on the journey with me, and it's been a struggle doing it by myself. Even though I was still over 300 pounds after losing 91 pounds, I was able to wear a lot more. I was able to go into stores, and even though I was still shopping in the plus size section, the higher end of the plus size section, I was able to get the majority. I was able to wear the majority of the clothes in those sections. I no longer cared about going into the dressing room, like those things, like the confidence and the ability to be able to move around, and just things, they were better. And so many tiny little health problems that I didn't really realize were related to, to my weight, they went away. They went away, and I really noticed that. Once they were gone, I was like, wow, this isn't happening anymore. And it was amazing. These are some of the things that I try to think about, so that I end up, using that as motivation. I got down to 308 pounds. And by the time I moved to New York, I really hadn't been, staying on it. Okay. So I'd gotten down probably maybe a good few months before, since, we'd done all the workouts and things like that. And my sister had a baby, and, things just they dropped off a little bit. By the time I got to New York, I was 320 pounds. And I was like, you know what? You can do this. You've only gained 12 pounds. New York, lots of beautiful people. This is the city. You have to walk everywhere. Lots of working out. You can do this. You're gonna lose weight. You're gonna keep going. And that didn't happen. I ended up gaining 20 pounds within my first year of getting here, and I tried, to lose weight again. I tried as soon as I saw that. I was like, no, you promised yourself you weren't gonna do this, so don't do this. Let's go. Let's get it done. And I still fell off. Like, every time I joined the gym, I would go for maybe a week and then stop, and it just it was frustrating. It's been frustrating. Even now, as I think about it, I'm going, like, what happened to that motivation that you had the first time? It's not there. And sometimes I feel terrible when I look back and I see a bunch of my previous posts in my Tumblr and things like that, and I'll look at them and I'll look at my previous pictures, and I was a go-getter, and I get discouraged. But then I have to remember, everybody falls down, everybody falls down, and you have to pick yourself up and keep going harder. That's pretty much what you have to do. So that's what I did, and this is, pretty much where we're at now. This week I focused on calories and I worked out a little bit. I try to make sure I do 3 miles a day when I do get out there and actually start working out. I understand that working out, cardio is not the only thing you should go for, and that's fine. I get that, and we will get to that later. In some of the videos, I will tell you guys of a lot of other things that I have learned in my previous journey, and as time has passed by. But right now, I'm kind of focusing on this first few weeks. I'm focusing on getting the ball rolling. The ball has to get rolling, and that's pretty much all I'm focusing on counting my calories and getting out there and doing something. And so I'm gonna put in a few pictures of my calorie intake for the week, and just kind of show you guys the struggle. I did set my calorie goal 500 calories less than what was recommended by MyFitnessPal, which is an app that I use, because again, I do want to get the ball rolling, and I wanted that 1500 calories to be the goal, because if I go over 1500 calories, it'll matter to me, but it will not affect, my weight loss too much by just going over 1500 calories, because the recommended is 2000 calories at my weight for eating each day, so that's kind of the logic that I was going for with that. I managed to get out and walk 3 miles at least 4 times intentionally, and then a couple of times I was out and about in the city, and I was going. So I did reach a few times. I got over 10,000 steps, and according to my calendar, or my counter, sorry. But yeah, so it was a good week. It was a good week. I did want to do something like, I lost 10 pounds in the first week, but I knew by day 2 that I wasn't going to be doing that. I knew by day 2 that the week was going to be a tough one for me, because of a few things that are going on. It's just my mind frame. My mind frame it was in it, but it wasn't in it. Like, go. So on November 29th, I weighed in at 361.1 pounds. And today, this morning, I weighed in at 358 even. So that's 3.1 pounds that I did lose this week. Despite going over calorie goals, despite having a bad week, despite not eating healthy, I still lost 3 pounds. So that should tell you something. If you make changes in your life, even if they're small changes, you can get the weight off. So here's to an amazing second week, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Have a good day.